Hello and welcome, Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and talk about Australia.
The greatest country on earth.
Oh, easy.
Listen, the weather's nice.
That'll be
Listen.
our next campaign. We'll all be Australians doing stuff in Australia.
You're just going to be constantly attacked by different kinds of like spiders and stuff.
Playing
Oh, there's a camelback over there.
It's a big fucker.
Yes, that's incredible, dude.
Don't be afraid of that one. That's a little fucker.
Attacked by Joey's.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah.
So, it's been a couple weeks. How's everybody doing?
Doing pretty good.
Fucking
You're gonna have to give me a refresher on how to play.
surviving.
Well, you just roll dice until something happens.
Dang. I'll see if I can manage.
Dang.
We are down a Tez Tuzmo, possibly for the whole night, but he may show up late. We aren't sure yet.
Depends on. Never mind. Let's hit this thing. What are we doing? We're
All
fighting
right.
polar bears, right?
Yo,
Sure.
actually, yo, in the chat. Not a marker. It's not a colored pencil.
Yeah, spell it out.
You know what? Spell out how you. Here, I'll type it. I'm gonna type the word.
They're made by Crayola oftentimes.
How do you pronounce that word?
It's like that.
Crayon. Yes. Crayon. No.
Crayon.
Everybody knows it's crayons.
Crayons for when you have a
Crayon.
bladder infection. Get some,
Yo, what do you
some
call,
cranberry juice?
Like carbonated beverages.
Coke.
Like, and it's like a
Soda pop.
Yeah, we've talked about
Okay.
this before.
Soda
In the like in Oklahoma, it's always you want a
Hey,
Coke?
Coke.
Yeah. What flavor?
What kind?
Sprite.
What kind? What kind? I want a Sprite.
I've gotten better. I say the name.
I mean,
If I'm at a restaurant, I'm not going.
Only
You want to
I
drink Coke?
I love these like regional
Pepsi
differences. I
okay?
really do.
When I met Christy, she called it soda pop. I was like, what are you, from the 50s? Like, no, it's a soda pop.
That's my thing with soda pop. Every time I hear soda pop, I'm like, my grandfather said soda pop.
I'm gonna go down to the
Yeah, you
diner
want
and
a
get
sody
a
pop?
egg cream.
Yeah, get an egg
Yeah.
cream.
Oh my gosh. Soda jerk whipped it up for you.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Incredible.
Back when Coke actually had Coke in it.
That
Those
sounds
were the
great,
good
man.
old days. I loved Coke back then. I liked it better before they changed the recipe.
I liked it before they got rid of the ridiculous stimulants.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
All right. All right. So last time you guys continued up the, or you started up the mountain to go towards the blizzard, on the belief that there is a dragon that is doing something at the top of the mountain. You had a couple setbacks, but you are continuing on your way. You fought off some birds, including a bird of legend. You evaded a stampede. You set tight inside of a blizzard, like a heavy blizzard, and kept moving on up to the end of the mountains.
That's what I'm
And-
slapping about.
Yeah. And on this particular day, you guys ran into a whole bunch of owlbears. So you guys come up to these. Like I said, it's real hard to see in this. It's about 30 feet of visibility. But as you guys are coming up, you suddenly see a couple of these owlbears like sort of sniffing around. And then, like, a bunch of them all like, sort of turn and look at you, and that's where we'll start off. So let's get initiative
Okay.
rolled.
Listen, that mistake earlier, owl bear, polar bear, I mean, they're the same thing.
You bet.
Isaac, I think.
Yes, definitely.
I think a polar bear could beat an owl bear.
You think that?
Yeah,
I
sure,
doubt
why
it.
not? Why you doubt it? A polar bear's like the size of a Honda Civic.
Yeah,
Well,
an
because
owlbear's like the
owlbears are-
size of like 2 Honda Civics.
No, they're not.
Also-
Well, I saw one in Baldur's Gate. They're not that big.
Also,
they're
they're
like the size
made
of a
up.
grizzly bear.
So
They're as big as I want them to be.
it's not true. Didn't it's not true. Made it up. Shouldn't have done that.
I don't like this without Testismo. That's one less tanky boy in front of me.
He's also the only one that like speaks their language.
Owl
Hey,
bear
these are
language.
monstrosities, not beasts.
Oh, are they really?
Yep.
Oh, well, thanks.
That's why there was
Fireball.
such a
I knew I should have killed that one in that cave.
a discourse about the D&D movie because the druid turned into an owlbear and people were like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's not
Yeah,
beast,
that's
it's a monstrosity."
It was a baby Bowbear, okay?
It's still a monstrosity. All
I feel like
right.
that's just people who don't like to have fun.
All right, so everyone who's in here, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Rolling initiative.
Roll them, roll them, roll them.
Oh, wait,
What?
I get advantage
Come
on
on.
initiative now.
Can you summon me over there?
Yeah.
Natural 20, starting the Monday off right for once. 22.
Now I know y'all be loving this right here. That's gonna be in my head now. Thanks for that.
No problem, boss. I'll think of a different song to sing later. Or to do a spoken word rendition of.
Spoken word. A reading.
And now, a reading.
19 for my
Keep
initiative.
rolling. What?
What?
Keep rolling. Yeah.
We didn't make it very far. I can see those dead birds just from where I'm standing.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys are just really going slow up and into the mountain.
Are we sure we're walking up?
You should really check.
Well, look, you see the slope we're on. It is obviously facing up.
Ah.
All right.
A-okay. All right. So Saturn. Do. Left, right. So we'll do left. Then set. Okay, so mouse, and then what do we got?
I rolled a 19.
Chase.
Oh, I'm in the thing. I was like, where am I?
Missing.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? Is that really the cliff on the edge of the mountain over there?
Sure. That sounds good.
Sick. I'm gonna throw an owlbear on this.
See you later, cub.
Falls to its death. What sound does an owlbear make?
Whatever
Yeah, it's
sound I tell it to make.
What sound
Is it a hoot? Like a really loud hoot?
Hoot!
Rawr.
Oh, it's a roar.
Yeah.
It would be better if it was a loud hoot.
It's a hoot.
Ooh.
And
Maybe it just roars like a bear. It has a
I think that's pretty much
face
what
of
it
a...
is.
How long have
Face of a-
owlbears been in D&D? Are they from the first edition?
they're from real early. I remember reading. I just read about it not too long ago. Gygax made them up based off of some sort of like little plastic figurine that he had of a dinosaur that looked like an owl bear type thing. He made it up off of that.
So, yeah, where did you get that? Where would that idea come from?
I don't know. You ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? All the animals in that are just like two animals smashed unceremoniously together.
They just have a
Hey,
2d20s.
there's a
Each
lot of-
side has a type of animal on it, and they just roll two of
Yeah,
them.
they roll it. Yeah. That's
There's
how
a
they
lot of
all
grace
seem.
to Appa, the
The
what is
sky
he?
bison.
Sky Bison.
He's
Yeah.
a sky bison, but a lot of the other animals are like penguin ducks or penguin bear, platypus bear. Platypus bear is one of them.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a bear with a big platypus tail.
A platypus is already like 3 animals rolled into
It's,
one.
okay, and the thing is like it's such an odd thing that when they do see just a normal animal, they don't know what to say.
What is this?
This is a bear, and the guy's like, yeah. And they're like, a platypus bear, and he's like, no, just a bear. And then they name like 4 other kinds of bears, and he's like, nah.
It's
just a
the
regular bear.
is this butterfly meme, except for it's actually is this a butterfly?
Yeah.
All right, Saturn, you were up first.
I am going to move right here. I'm gonna look at Mouse and go, well, on we go, right? And touch him and cast Fly on both of us, and I'm gonna take off and shoot it in the air.
I was totally gonna have that same idea.
Huh?
Okay, so what are you doing? Sorry, you're taking off.
He cast
casting
Fly on me
and
Okay.
Mouse.
Like Fly. I died with that once.
Fly
I have nightmares with the spell Fly.
Well, that's
Fly
such a
is
useful spell.
60 feet, correct?
Besides their owlbears, what are they going to
Yeah,
do?
60 feet. Okay.
They're flightless.
Shoot lasers out of their eyes.
I was gonna summon a disc and go up 10 feet. A floating disc and go up 10 feet and then start casting.
There's the toy I just put in the chat.
All right, I'm good.
The what?
The original owlbear toy that he based it off of.
What the?
Oh,
Frequency
All
rare.
right, it's the left side.
look at that
going
goofy
now.
looking thing. I saw that drawing. I looked it up too. That drawing is hilarious. It evolved a
And they
lot.
start
to look a lot
charging
more like
in.
an owl.
Here they come.
Oh,
I'm gonna move Tez Tuzmo back here for now. Each of those 3 are going to take a couple attacks. First one's on Vonik.
okay.
He's going to try to beak you. He's
No
going to
beaking.
miss. He's going to try to claw you.
I blocked that beak. I didn't block that beak. That beak got me.
You'll take 7 points
Cat.
of slashing damage. The next one's going to attack Jace. Beak.
What? No. Surprisingly, that does hit.
Surprisingly.
I'm gonna punch that bear
Oops, ignore
with
this.
my
we
sentinel
have-
feet.
We have 15
Oh,
temporary.
no, that counts.
Everyone doesn't have it on their hair.
Hey guys, I want
Yeah, I
it.
do have it.
Oh, I
There you
do,
go.
yeah.
12 points of piercing damage, and then you are not in range to punch that thing.
I'm not.
Nope.
That does miss.
Alright.
Okay, that's the claws, and then 2 on Merton. Beak.
Wow.
So Merton, you take 7 points of piercing damage, and then I'm guessing a 20 hits you.
You would guess right.
15 points of slashing damage.
Actually, I'm gonna reaction on that and use Gift of the Metallic Dragon. Just if it give you these big wings come out and go around Merton, in 4 AC, does that help you? Does it
Yep.
still hit you through it?
Nope.
Damn. Oh, does that make it miss?
That makes
4
it
AC.
miss. Yeah.
All right, so I got these wings that go around him and blocks that attack for him.
Sweet.
All right. Mouse, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna fly up 20 feet. I have memories of past life not wanting to go too high, so I'll go up like 20 feet. And I'm gonna drop a fireball right below me. Level 3.
Okay, that's 20 foot, right?
20-foot radius. Yeah, it should hit these 3 down here. I'll sculpt it around my teammates.
You can
And
do a fourth
myself.
one.
You can hit 4.
Yeah, you can get
Okay,
4
well, we
right
get
there.
We get 4 with a level 3 fireball.
How many people can you sculpt around?
I can sculpt around 6 right now.
Oh, okay. Dex save?
Dex save. Yes, Dex 18.
Okay, we'll start from
And-
the left here and go around. 18. It's a fail.
You're not showing the battle on the
Fail. Oh, whoops. That's a success. Bloop. There we go.
All right, so 35 on a fail, 17 on a save.
35 to this guy. Oops. This one succeeded. So how much on a, what is that? 35?
35 on a save, 14 on a or 14 on a save, 35 on a fail. Right? 14.
No, it would be
No.
17.
17.
Oh yeah, my math is hard.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. Yeah, 17 then.
I remember all the teachers back in my school days going, "You'll never have a calculator just hanging out with you. Stop trying to use them."
Heck,
Yeah,
my
never.
teacher said that, dude, and there was calculators everywhere.
Like, why? What makes you think I'm not going to
You're
carry a
gonna have
calculator?
Yeah.
And now it's like,
Dude.
it actually, I can't leave home without it now.
Yeah.
All right, so you fire off a fireball. It hits 4 of these owlbears, avoiding your teammates. Is that your turn?
That is it. And end my turn right there.
Jace, you are up.
Jace is going to, well, Nike's Batman. Jace is going to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and he's going to run like a coward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sorry, it was 4 at that level. I can sculpt it around 4 people. Mistaken. I had to
Okay.
look that up.
Got it, though.
good.
Functionally.
Oh,
Same.
what the freak?
Yeah, it's
I
still
didn't
the
see
same.
these
Unless-
guys over here.
You're like, oh no!
Wondered what your
Oh
plan
crap!
I saw
we
you running
playing-
over there.
Are we playing chess rules? My hands off the tile, or the?
you
Piece.
can change it.
Okay, sounds good. I was back.
I was watching you move that, and I was like,
Although that's pretty great. If you'd be like, oh crap, I gotta run. Like, oh shit, there's some more
There they
over here,
are.
guys.
I was waiting for the, here's my epic spell.
20, 25, 30. I guess I'll go there.
Boom.
And shoot, man. Maybe this is bad. You know what? Can I? How far can I get away? Tell you what. Let's do this instead. If you'll allow me, I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Can I Misty Step to onto a tree?
Sure.
Just Misty Step up to Ray's ankles and hold on.
There's a
Yeah.
chance there's a chance that you fall, but you can certainly do it.
Sure. I'm trying to see how far it would be for me to get there. That tree's a little too far. I
Misty
guess I'll
Step's
Misty Step
90 feet, isn't it?
30 feet.
30, I think.
Oh, is it
30.
30? Okay.
Yep. So I'll Misty Step on top of this one.
Right,
And
make
I'll just
me
kinda like-
well, athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Make me a DC is going to be 12.
Okay. I'll perch atop. Dude, what the freak? Why am I proficient in athletics?
It's some days
Alright.
you just got to get
something
swole.
in your
you know?
background.
There it goes.
All
Nice.
Go
So I
in there,
just,
it's a little slippery, but you managed to hold on.
I vanished in this like puff of dust, and I just steep myself. I just put my old fanny on this limb, and then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Well, actually, you know what? I owe you this, Isaac. Okay, doesn't
Okay.
happen. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at. We'll do the one that's right next to Merton there.
Okay.
And I do 2 of these beams. So these are both +10. Okay, I think those will both hit. And then 1d10 on each of these. Oh, 1d10 +5. I forgot I got that. So these are +10. So that's 17 damage on this guy.
All right. You hop up. You guys see Jace just disappear, and all of a sudden, 2 beams come down right in the back of the owlbear there, and it turns around and growls in that direction, but doesn't immediately see where it came from. Is that your
Finger
turn?
gun style. Yeah. I definitely finger guns.
Oh
too.
god! I almost fell out of the tree while I was finger gunning.
That's it for me.
Okay. Rest of the owlbears are gonna go. So it's just gonna run past. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you want to, Vonik, as it runs past.
I'm going. Actually, as it starts moving, I'm going to use a reaction and make it do a Wisdom save.
Okay. What is this computer magic?
This is.
16.
Well, you made a DC, so it doesn't even matter.
So nothing happens. All right.
So nothing happens.
He's gonna attack Merton. Beak at advantage because he's flanking. 24.
Right.
10 points of slashing damage, and then he's gonna try to claw you. For 18 more. So you see this first owlbear just sprint right by Vonik and go straight for Merton. This next one's going to come right up here. Try to attack Vonik. Speak.
Mouse is up there going, yeah, group up. Nice and tight.
It'll be a hard night.
That's 2 misses, I think. 14 misses you, right? Vonik.
Oh, yes. Me, yes. 14 misses me.
That one's not quite flanking, so he will not get it.
That hits me.
Is it still the same?
14.
Is it still the same day than when we fought the flying things?
It's a different day, but you have not gotten a long rest.
No, at dawn I get my stuff back. That's what I
Oh,
was.
yeah, it's a different day.
wondering.
I think a
Okay,
12
well,
misses you.
Yeah. That one can't get in there.
It's 30 feet. Can barely get in
He
there.
gonna squeeze in there?
He gonna squeeze in there.
Give me disadvantage.
You get an advantage because he's flanking. The first one will hit. He beaks you for 15 points of damage, and he's going to try to claw you.
Whoops.
It's 21 hits, I think,
God dang it.
for another 12.
Okay. I need
So
my
it's going to
turn.
come over here. And he cannot squeeze in there, so he is going to... What's he going to do? He saw his buddy... He sees his buddy getting blasted, so he's going to dash. He's going to come to the base of this tree. And looks like he's trying to climb it, but you don't know if he can or not. That's the end of his movement there, so... This one cannot quite make it there, so he is also going to dash over here to the base of this tree. There's no one else to hit. Everyone's flying.
Stop it.
This one is going to run up here and dash to get right there, but he can't attack because he dashed. Merton, you're up. Vonik on deck.
I'll rage. I'll just pick cold, I guess, as my
Okay.
other thing to avoid.
It's looking a little scary down there.
I'm gonna hit this guy. This guy got hit pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's looking rough.
I'll hit him first. I'm gonna -5 + 10.
Okay.
What is my thing? Oh, there it goes. Oh, boo.
That's not going to hit you. I should have asked, are you doing this recklessly or not?
I am now.
Okay. for your second attack, you're going to reckless?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There it goes. So recklessly. Oh man, 11.
Nope.
How about a
Yeah,
22?
that hits.
There we go. 29
Oh,
damage.
jeez. So yeah, you just turn around at
Oh
this
my
guy.
gosh.
This guy, just having gotten blasted in the back, is looking. He's like craned back, roaring at that direction of Jace. And while he's still looking the other way, you just come right along the side of his head, poof, and it snaps his neck.
I'll take my. He did. I'll take my bonus action since I killed somebody.
You raged, right?
And just. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I chose
yeah.
to rage as a free action this time. I'm done.
All right, Vonik.
Okay, I am going to activate stone rune. Storm rune. No, I mean hill rune. That's what I'm talking about. God
All
dang,
the
dude,
runes.
I've been trying to plan this turn out. I have to reread all this crap. Here we go. I'm gonna punch this guy right in front of me that got burnt.
Is that this one? He's the one who saved.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, 25 hits for sure. What's the hill rune do?
Gives me resistance to all common types of damage.
Ah, it's rage.
15. Yeah, it's basically rage. 15 damage on that one.
All right.
And then second attack,
Wait, how much of that is cold damage? Just one?
just one. Yeah.
Okay.
17 hit.
Yep, that hits.
Six damage.
That's your second attack. You get your
Oh,
modifier
second
for that.
attack. Yeah. 12 damage.
12, but 3 of it is
Cold.
so
3 of it is cold. Yeah.
12, so 10. All right, so you punch him twice in the face, and he turns and growls at you again. He's not looking great, though. Is that your turn?
If he's not looking great, I'm gonna second wind and kill this guy.
Oh,
You mean action
Second wind,
surge?
Action surge.
Action
Is what I meant.
surge.
Is what I meant. to say.
Action surge.
And then I'm gonna punch him again. Oh, okay, that hits.
Yep.
$18.
Got 4 minus 2, 3, 15. He is almost. He's like barely hanging on.
Alright, one more attack. 19.
That hits. And any amount of damage you do will be enough. As you punch him 3 times, and it's like, and then you punch it one more time, and it just falls over.
Oh, sad.
And it's come up over the top, crush his head, boom, falls to the ground.
All right, is that your turn?
Slow mo boxing movie. Yeah,
Very nice. Saturn, you are
very
up.
nice.
I am going to bust out the old finger cannons.
Yeah.
Some people got
Sorry,
finger
Eldritch-
guns. I got
Eldritch
finger
Blast.
cannons.
Oh yeah, they are. Blasting away with some Eldritch Blasts. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'll shoot one at him and one at the guy to his left.
Okay, so these two.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if you burned that natural 20 prematurely.
It is not letting me get that. No.
Looks like you did.
Like this.
You're not allowed to roll.
1.
Perfect.
I don't even like this game.
I'm not coming back anymore.
Reload. D&D Beyond.
Reloads. Yeah, just,
I can shoot the other one and hopefully not do
F6.
that.
reload.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Natural 20.
A 1 to a 20. It
My hands were cold.
That's all
Yeah.
you. That's all you can roll is 1s or 20s.
was a
Yeah.
warm up.
He had chili fingies, and that first shot warmed him up.
Or go ahead and roll double damage.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Jeez.
Plus 8.
Oh my gosh.
1 and a max.
Oh wait, it's a D10,
Tom
right?
Max is a
Yeah.
Oh, it's a D10. No, that's a D10, yeah.
So 9,
Um,
14.
14.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Ugh.
All right. This guy is going to step up. Take some beaks and claws at Vonic. At advantage.
That is a miss. That is not a miss.
But these.
So you'll take 14 reduced to 7 if you're a
7.
heal rune. And then claws. 26.
Hold on. I am going to make him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to Stone's Endurance.
Okay, so it's down to 20 down to 10, and then whatever you're going to reduce it by.
Oh no. 4.
On there.
Okay, so 6 damage. is
Oh,
what you
wait.
take.
6 is how the amount is. Plus 4.
Oh, you reduce it by 6? So you take
Yeah,
4
by
points of
6 is
damage.
4 points of damage. Perfect.
All right, that is all that's left on that left side. You guys killed the other one, so Mouse, you're up.
I'm just going to cast another fireball.
Okie dokie.
See if I would do right. Go.
It's like monster meat's back on the menu.
I could hit here. I think I can hit all but the one on the other side of the tree.
Owlbear. Real greasy game.
Yeah. So all of these guys except for the one on the other side of the tree.
Yeah, you can't quite reach
can-
that one and the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I can.
Tastes like chicken or bear.
Start
So-
here.
It's like bear.
18?
All but the one.
Oh yeah, it's half
18
bird,
dex-
half bear. So
Dex 18, and I'm casting it at level 4.
Okay,
Fireball.
dark meat in the legs, bear meat in the body.
it's a fail.
Oh.
This one.
And
fail.
it's
This one.
96.
It's a fail. This
Come
one.
on, 6s.
Critical
Fail.
fail.
This one.
That's a lot of 6s.
Fail.
A few 6s, a lot of 1s too to match it. So
Made it. And this one failed. So this is the only one to not fail. Everyone else
Okay,
is going to take
32.
32.
32 damage on fails. And what is it? 8? No, I don't know.
It'd be 16.
Yes. I rolled better on the one last time when I had a lower spell. Oh,
Yeah, you did. Oh wait, no, that one.
That's smelling pretty good down there.
It's fried chicken.
That one did not. Because that was
Fried
the one that
chicken.
made it. All right.
It's a built-in turducken.
So another
kind of
fireball goes off, it melts some of the snow around.
And that's my turn.
You see them start to look around, a little panicked. Jace, you're up.
Okay, so let's see. I think I'm seeing these two guys below me.
They did run up, and they were like up on their hind legs, like looking like they were maybe going to try to climb the tree, but nonetheless being very aggressive. After the second fireball has gone off, they're all of them are kind of looking around. It looks like they're a bit indecisive at the moment.
Well, let me make their decision easier.
Fireball. Just kidding.
Fireball. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a little conservative on this one. But that's not fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've heard that.
So, I'm going to cast...
a front flip out of the tree to here, lightning bolt all the way across.
Yeah, if only I had lightning bolt.
Well,
Sucks to suck, you know?
it does suck to suck.
But you know what I can do?
Yeah, tell me the stick spell you're gonna cast, dude.
Let me just look real quick. What is it gonna take? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna rev up. All the tattoos start glowing, and my eyes just kind of become these like tide pools of water. And I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave, and I'm gonna do it in a nice little 10 by 30 foot line here. I don't know if I can catch this guy that's right here, but I think I can get these jabronis, the 4 of these, no problem. It's a 10 by 30 foot, and I can make it like that.
Okay.
What are you casting?
Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave, okay.
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw, and they have to beat 20.
Oh,
20.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get to 20?
You did this, sir.
Oh, is that your Ion Stone?
Ion Stone and the necklace.
Is it just constantly on? Is that how you're using it?
Oh, yeah. When am I going to turn off this floating rock?
Just checking. So we'll go from here up.
What you don't know is that a strong wind can kind of catch it and blow it off.
Please don't take it away. Geez, lots of ones.
Man,
Oh,
they all failed.
That's even 2
What
more
happens?
ones right there. 3 more ones.
Okay. They take 48 damage.
That's where my fireball.
Man.
48 damage.
18.
Do they get pushed or
About
anything?
to say.
They go prone.
If they fail, they go prone. Knock all those bears over. And
Well,
then
that
the
one's
water
dead.
freezes instantly and all their fur's frozen and they die.
That was also dead.
Can
That was
you
also
Blast
dead.
right on the gonads.
You just ruined
Yeah.
my dinner. Now it's all
Fireballs
soggy.
and
it's
fireballs
all
and tidal waves.
No, we're
Whoosh.
freezing these for later. Water.
Okay, this one
freeze,
is
preserve.
Why don't you delete the dead ones so we can see which ones are prone?
No. They're all
bam.
dead.
The green one is prone. The rest are dead.
And everyone else is dead.
Yep.
Is anybody else hurt? Like, is any of the...
I'm down to 49 out of 80.
No, I mean them.
Oh.
I
guy in
mean,
front of me.
that one's real low.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't see it.
The one that's prone.
Green.
Ah, yes.
Every one of them has at least been hit except for this one.
All right, well then
That
I'm
one's the
gonna
most dire looking.
quicken spell an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
and just like pew pew with the 2 below me, like go get wait.
Okay.
So I'll do these separate, I guess. These are both plus 10. So this is the left and this is the right. So 16 and 26.
Yeah, those both hit.
All right, and then these are both. So it's 8 to the left and 6 to the right.
Pew pew.
Oh wait! Get out of here!
They both take a Eldritch Blast to the face. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. The rest of these remaining ones are looking around, seeing that everyone they know is dead.
Everyone we know.
Everyone's gonna stand up and start running. You take
Whammo. That's plus a bunch. Plus 11.
Yeah, that hits.
thing isn't working, so I just have to do math.
Oh.
16 damage.
That's enough for that guy. He is dead. This one's going to try to run away. Are you taking an attack of opportunity on him?
Me? I don't think I can. It's not been I used my reaction already.
Oh, okay. And he is just going to book straight this way. He's going to dash.
Oh, they leaving.
Oh, they leave him.
I shall dine on their brethren tonight.
I shall die.
Get through the trees. All right, that is their turn. They are leaving, but you can chase them down or do whatever. Merton, you are up.
They've all of them are gone. The ones that are left are the ones running.
Yeah.
I don't think Merton cares. So, Merton will just scoop up some snow and pat it on his wounds. It's the Arctic version of rubbing some dirt on
Rub
it.
some dirt on it. rub some frozen peas on it. Okay, if anyone else wants to do anything, just I guess Vonik, you would be up for next, and then Saturn, then Mouse, then Jace. So if you want to attack them or chase after them, you can, but they are running.
Nah, I'm not chasing them.
Nah, I'd just come down to the ground after I see him leaving. This looks safe.
Animals.
Okay.
Jace is going to very delicately climb
Actually-
down, limb by limb. Boop, 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 boop.
While I still have fly going, I'm gonna try and scout out as far as I think I can.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go up and try to get a glimpse at the peak if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna chop up some of these bears and make some
Ch-
hill
Chop,
stew.
choppy. A classic.
21.
21. Okay, so that with the 21, basically its visibility is still really low, but at times you can see the peak, so I will give you advantage on your survival check for the next day.
Oh.
Mm.
Sick.
Okay, so what's everybody doing?
Territory. I'm chopping up a bear for bear stew. For hill giant stew.
Okay. How long are you going to try to spend doing that?
I mean, not that long. I'm gonna get my big old axe and just chop pieces
He just
off.
wants to get some big flanks so he can cook them
Yeah,
up.
I want,
Okay, so
I
just
want
like a
meat,
couple big
no
flanks is what
organs.
you're looking for? You're not looking
yeah,
to...
a couple big flanks. Maybe I'll rip the heart out of there. Heart's good meat.
All right.
Solid.
All right.
Heart and livers, chop them up.
Yeah, if you're just taking
I'm
a
not gonna
couple
spend too much
couple thwacks at it,
Yeah.
you're not going to get you're not going to spend the time to let me tell you the
No,
very best
this-
part of the owl bear.
Listen, dude. If you're cooking,
Feathers in our teeth
stew
when
up
you're,
here.
when you're eating that one.
No, I'm cutting out of the fur part, not the feather part.
I think I'd rather cut out of the feather part. It's easier to
You
pluck a
use
feather
Well, the
than...
feathers are only on their head. It's only on their head. You know what? I'll cut his
Most
head
of-
off. That makes a good.
Actually, most of the feathers should be burned off. Most of them. There shouldn't be many feathers left.
These are already pre-cooked.
They're pre-seared.
Ah, yes.
Still red in the middle.
Reverse here.
A couple of them get hit by 2 fireballs. I mean, there ain't gonna be much feathers left on them.
Wah! Okay. So yeah, easily enough you can get a couple big flanks of meat for your journey.
Nice.
So everyone that's not cutting up an owlbear, go ahead and make a well, that's not cutting up an owlbear or up in the sky. Give me a perception check. So that's going to be Jace, Merton, Mouse.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
Not 20. 25.
He's perceiving so.
Okay,
I don't know.
so
I'm just trying not to look at him cutting these things up, and I'm like looking at something else, I guess.
So the natural 20. Okay, there is a snow drift off to the side. We'll say it's like over in sort of this direction up against a cliff.
Okay.
And you see some movement in it with a natural 20.
in the snowdrift or like around it?
It looks like so there's a snow drift and it's still like powder because it's still coming down hard. But you just see some of it like something move and then some of that snow drift sort of falls down and it gets covered pretty quickly. But you notice it because you rolled a natural 20.
All right, I'd probably go actually pull Vonik, grab his arm, pull him away from cutting up this meat for a second, and be like, Vonik, I saw something moving in a snowdrift over there. Is that something normal?
I'll take a gander. I'll walk over there. How far away is it? As I'm hacking this meat,
About
I just stand up and look.
80 feet. The only reason he saw it is because you rolled a natural 20.
I'll be like, I'm going to tell him, I was like, nothing's been friendly to us up here, so be careful.
Are you standing right next to me?
I'm going to walk. I'll walk behind you, but I'm not going to get... I'm very cautious.
Oh, okay.
I'll go
up to
with
it.
you. So, because I'm pointing out to you where it was exactly, so I'd be with you.
All right. I'll walk
So you
up
guys
there.
are walking over there and he's like guiding you?
I'm like
Yeah.
behind him, pointing him like, go that way, go that way.
Okay. Right as you get to within about 30 feet, and he's like
Yeah.
pointing it out, you hear a voice go, wait!
What are you doing up here?
And you don't see anyone.
Yeah. I'm like looking around. Can I hear what direction he's coming from?
He's coming from the direction that you guys are walking towards.
All right. Perfect.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Are you walking with
He's
him?
down.
Yeah, I'll head over that way.
He's like down here.
No,
I'm
he's
standing
up.
on a
He's
cliff
up in
over-
here. It's like this is a bigger,
Oh, okay.
a little bit bigger. This is like as tall as this, basically. But he's just sort of
Oh.
sitting. There's
How
a
long has it
snowdrift
been?
up against the
Is this-
wall there.
Is this fly still on me? I just floated to the
How
ground.
long is
but
fly? Is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes. So it'd be
Yeah,
over,
I'd say
right?
I'd say it's still probably on you because Vonik had just started hacking away at this.
I'm standing here with a really bloody axe.
It's
in
been
the
about 5
snow.
minutes or so.
Okay, I'm floating behind him.
He goes, I'm kind of stuck up here. I don't want to fight.
Too late. Fireball.
How did you get stuck? All you got to do is go down. What are you, an idiot?
Very easy.
He says, are you guys headed towards the top?
Yeah, more or less.
So you guys see the snowdrift start to sort of collapse, and you see these like footprints coming out of it, and then all of a sudden this guy. Hold on a second. I will tell you.
Undescript man.
Not sure. Just humanoid.
Guy coming out.
Male. Humanoid. Not sure what he
Male
is.
humanoid. Maybe he's like a spider.
Bipedal
This-
creature.
He appears to be human. He's all bundled up though, and as he comes out, you see him like sort of almost apparate, as if he's coming out of invisibility. He's got snow like he's covered in it. Like he's got a hood up and everything, but and all you can see is like that much of his face. But even that is just like snow's in his eyebrows and his mustache.
Yeah.
And he walks out of that snowbank and he goes, "Can I come with you?"
Yeah, sure.
What? Okay.
What are you doing up here?
What?
Yeah,
I
what
was
are
going to
you?
ask
Like,
you
I
the
can't-
same thing.
Yeah, well, there's like 6 of us and 1 of you, and we're doing fine, and you look like you've been freezing your ass off.
That's true.
I hired some people to take me to the top, but they turned back a couple days ago.
Cowards then. That's why you're stuck.
I'll just be like, we're going back to his homeland. We have a reason for going up here.
Well, that's kind of secondary.
So
He don't know that. He don't know that.
He does now.
He does now.
There's no reason to lie to this guy. He's up on top of this mountain. What's he gonna
If
do?
I wasn't floating, I'd kick him in the shin.
So yeah, he comes out and he's
I
like
wouldn't
trudging
feel
out
it.
through the snowdrift. He's all bundled up. All he has is a leather like bag. It's slung over his shoulder. He goes, yeah, they gave up on me and turned back, and I've been trying to get up there, but I thought those owlbears were gonna find me.
What are you looking for?
I was about to say the same thing.
Make a persuasion check.
I will make a persuasion check. Boink.
Should have made it.
Oh, there goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Hang on. Hold up. Another one. Plus 10. Boom. 27.
Okay. He says, well, I guess if I'm gonna trust you to take me up there, I might as well tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's, can we, like, go somewhere that's a little warmer,
Little
maybe?
what? Oh, warmer. I thought you were worried about someone listening.
Make a
Like, look
Yeah,
around.
he's like, his eyelashes have bits of snow on it. He's like standing
Well-
there.
What time of day is it right now?
It's like late afternoon.
I cast Silent Image, and I make
Well-
like a little 15-foot cube hut.
No, actually,
we can
I'll
talk
go
in
ahead.
there.
I'll go ahead and spend. I'll gather everybody around once they're ready, and we'll spend 10 minutes and make a hut, tiny hut. That way we can talk to this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is we'll talk in this hut while he's
Just
working
for-
on that hut.
Just for a little bit, anyways. We won't spend the whole day in here. We'll just make it for comfort.
He goes, oh, well. So once he's like, man, it's really, really cold up here, isn't it? He's just trying to make small talk while Mouse is like making this thing for you guys to sit in around you.
Like,
It pops up. He's like, oh, that's so much better. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. My name is Albert.
Albert, love it.
I'm trying to get to the top of the mountain to hopefully. Well, what do you know about what's going on up there?
we don't really know what's going on, but we can
Yeah,
see.
suspicion.
Is that why you're going
You
up
ask a
there?
lot of questions without. Sorry, go ahead, Isaac.
Is that why you're going up there?
Yes.
Okay. I guess at this point,
Oh.
if we're not doing the same thing, I guess it's kind of over anyway. Do you know about Pagos?
I do, right? That's the...
Yeah, that name rings a
yeah.
bell for you,
Yeah.
Vonic, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
that is
it.
the
That's
that is the
one.
name of the dragon.
Yes, I am aware.
Well, not too long ago, somebody woke him up, and I gotta go try to put him back to sleep.
Oh, well, we were going there to kill him.
Oh. Well, that could work.
Either way, if putting him to sleep is easier, we'll probably just do that.
I kind of like him putting him back to sleep.
That's an option. That seems a lot safer.
I mean, we'll see how it goes, but based on the way you guys handle those owlbears, you might be able to do it just fine. Putting him to sleep's gonna be chancy.
Well,
My
Who are you?
family is sort of passed down the role of Watcher of the Mountain in Pagos for generations, and I'm just the latest. Like about a week ago, I guess now, I saw the blizzard start to pick up, so I have and he reaches into his bag and pulls out a little ball, like a crystal ball. He's like, I've got this thing to help, I can scry on the top of the mountain. And he puts it back away. And what I saw was someone who didn't want to be seen, but they were roughly, based on what I couldn't see, roughly human-sized. And he woke up Pagos. So now I gotta go back up there and see if I can get him put back to sleep before bad things happen. How much do you guys know about Pagos?
I know just like mythology, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Or do I know more than that?
Roll me a history check.
Well, that's not me so good.
In fact, everyone can roll me a history check, just the DC is going to be lower for Vonic.
An even 10, baby.
18.
20. I'm a learned wizard. I read things.
I'm a learned guy.
Learned.
I'm a learned
I've read the
wizard.
books.
Okay,
I
so
Read
read
some
lots
books.
of books. That's how I got this Lambo.
Vonic, Mouse, and Saturn. Remember that, like, something about. And Vonic knows it's this dragon because it's the only one that he knows, but the other two know that it's like. You've heard about some dragon that has gone to sleep like 1,000 years ago or something, and Vonic, that sort of follows with what you know. And sort of between what you guys know, he sort of helps you piece together. He's like, okay, well, how much do you want to know?
I mean, tell me everything.
I guess we got all night. So, and he goes into this story. He says, well, back during the war between Nethalos and Graelin, the reason that Nethalos was able to penetrate through to Graelin because they went around the mountains and came around from the opposite side with their secondary army. But they ran into Pagos. So they made a deal with Pagos and told him that they'd pay him all kinds of riches if they let him pass. And then they would he would basically go to sleep for like 10 years or so, and then they would come wake him up and give him a bunch of gold and stuff. But of course that was never the plan. They just got him to stay in his lair until they got a spell put on there, and he's been asleep ever since. But like I said, someone woke him up, and now I gotta go try to do
I
something
can see how
about it.
he's not super chill about the whole situation, but
He'd be angry.
if I was asleep for 1,000 years and I didn't even get paid,
Yeah, it's part of the reason the blizzard is so, thick, I'm sure.
So you're saying your ancestors screwed this dragon over?
The story goes that my family has just been watching it, that they aren't the actual ones who did it, but, who knows?
could we negotiate with this dragon?
I mean, you're
Let's
persuasive
offer him
enough.
riches.
I kind of doubt that he would go for the same thing again, though.
You never know. I mean,
Or she, I
Only
think.
once.
don't fix what ain't broke. You know what I mean, guy?
I need to pick up Zarek's slack. I can make this dragon my friend.
Make this. So why'd your entourage bail on you?
I
Well,
mean,
that's
look,
easy,
I'm
'cause
surprised
they're
you guys made
cowards.
it this far. I was about to die of frostbite or something. There was thick blizzard. There's been all kinds of weird beasties running down the mountain. I assume just to get away from Pagos, but
Okay.
he said they were turning back, and I said, wait, I paid you, and they said, fuck you, and left, so that's kind of where I am.
Well,
It is
understandable.
pretty harsh up here.
Well,
And
you're
dragons are
welcome.
scary.
You're welcome to come with us.
Do I buy this?
Make an insight check.
I
Can
buy
I get,
it.
on,
He
can I
says
get
I'd-
in on the insight check?
I'd pay, yeah. He said, I'd pay you, but they kind of took all that I had and
jump in
just
on that.
left.
Merton is always insight checking people,
13.
even his own party.
From what all of you can tell, he's being genuine.
He feels like a genuine man. I don't need to insight this guy.
So how are you gonna put him back to sleep?
Oh, well, I got.
what
He
was-
reaches into his bag. I got a book that says how to do the ritual. I've never
got a
done it
book.
before, but
How long does that
I
take?
bet I can figure it out.
I got a book for that.
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of. I was hoping to have a chance to read it while going up the mountain, but past few days I've just been trying to survive.
Also, it's really cramped in this little bubble.
Are we in hot tub?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you think about it, this thing is not that big.
Yeah, it's
Supposed to
what,
hold
10?
9 people though, like or 10 or
9
something.
normal-sized people. Like,
You take up
I
2
imagine
spots.
it's like when you go and buy a tent and it says
Yeah.
it fits 6 people, but it actually fits 2.
yeah.
If it's 6 people, if you're all in the perfect locations, not moving at all.
You're all uncomfortable. It fits
It may-
6 people.
It may be uncomfortable, but it's warm in here.
You can Tetris all the people in there, then you can get them all in.
You can hang out in my hut if you want.
He looks
You have a
over at
hut?
your hut that is now just gone. It's covered in
Oh.
snow.
Cast it again. It's up there. There.
But it's nice
He
and
looks
warm
at
in
it
that
and
one.
watches how the snow goes through it and not hitting it and going around it.
Nice and warm in that one.
I'm saying, you got options, okay?
Perfect.
All about perspective. Um,
I said, well, why don't one of you that do that kind of stuff, why don't you take a look at his book?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll look at Merton and tell him, I don't know how much you know about magic books, but it takes a while to decipher someone else's magic.
I mean,
I'll
It's
read
not
it.
something you can pick up and read usually.
he just said he was going to read it on the way up here, so maybe
But
it's,
it's
like a
been
little
it's
different.
been in his family. Like he said, it was like. passed
Oh
down
yeah,
his
it's not like I've
family.
never looked at it before. I just hadn't, ironed out the details. I didn't
I'll read
actually
it.
think I was going to be the one
I'm
to
about
have to
say,
do this.
You guys could at least like open it up and flip through the pages, right?
I don't know. I, feel
got
like
this.
Mouse would just trust whatever.
I'll take a look if you don't mind. Mind
Yeah.
just checking it out?
He seems hesitant. He's like, sure, and he like makes sure he's still holding on to it. But as he thumbs through, he lets you guys look. And
Can I do like an Arcana check or something?
yeah, anyone who's looking at it can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, but Jace is gonna wait his turn because he wants to swagger up and rip it out of his hands.
16.
Yeah, he's going through it, and it's
Oh,
the 16 Arcana. Yeah, I'd say
I'm
that's
gonna-
high
I'm
enough to
gonna
sort of
roll.
get a
I'm gonna
gist
roll.
of it. It does look like it's going to take some time, like 10 to 30 minutes roughly, for him to do it, but you have no idea how it's done based on the shorthand that's in the book.
Gotcha.
all right.
Yeah, same thing for
Mine-
you.
did
You
mine-
can,
same
based
thing?
on that, you can
Does
get about the same thing.
is it a check that measures your ability to recall a lore about a spell, magic item, eldritch symbol, magical traditions, the
Nope.
planes of existence? Dang it! Lore about spells. It could be some legendary dragon sleep spell.
Legend lore? I don't know. I don't think that pulls up that. I don't have it.
Jace is gonna like kind of squint at this guy. Gonna put on his best Merton impression. He's gonna be like, "You were invisible."
Oh yeah, you had detect magic on, right?
I did, yeah.
So his bag is magical, and he's got something under his glove where a ring would go. It looks like a ring that's also magical.
All right, big guy. What's up with your bag, and what's up with like your hand or ring?
Well, it means, bag of holding.
All right,
Ring
what's
of
in it?
invisibility.
What's
Okay.
in it? Jeez.
What's in your bag?
That's how I'm making it up here. He's like, he reaches into it. He goes, "I got rations, lots of those." And he puts it back in. I got the scry thing, and that's magical as he holds it up. He puts that back in, and I got the book.
Okay,
This all
Albert.
checks out to me.
That's your real name.
I'm sorry, I didn't
And-
get your names. Who are you guys? Why are you interested in Pagos?
We're the nameless few, and that's all you need to know.
Well, we actually
Have
have
you
a
heard of us,
reason.
though?
He's kind
We
of standoffish.
actually have
huh?
a reason for being interested, right? In this dragon.
I'll just tell him my name. I'm Bonnie.
Hi,
I'm
Vonic.
Saturn. I'm Saturn.
I'll say I'm Martin, and I'll give him a handshake because you can tell
Oh,
character in a handshake.
he's like delighted to shake your hand because no one else has offered him anything except for wanting to like suss him out. And he reaches your hand and he's like, "Oh, it's real nice to meet you guys."
Mm,
I brought him
I've
in
been
and warmed
cordial
him.
with this man the whole time.
I brought him in and warmed him up.
All right.
I don't like-
Nothing.
I don't like
nothing
this guy.
equals a good handshake.
Yeah.
I saved him from frostbite.
Between men.
not a fan. Not a fan. Don't like this guy.
I don't know that there's too many people you do like.
I love, dude. That's not. I love people, and people love me. All right.
Maybe he needs a tarot card reading to warm up.
Okay. Well, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to ask for tarot readings.
I always trust
Neither-
a guy
neither
when
am
he
I, that
says-
doesn't stop
when he
you.
says out loud, "I'm so
Yeah, but-
popular."
I am a lovable sort. Okay, Vonic. You guys are just welcoming this guy into our hearth and home. Mr.
This is a hearth
Invisible
and
in the
home.
snow.
He hasn't given us any reason not to trust him.
Yeah, that's what they all say. And then they're dead.
Well, I guess there's worse ways to go, Jace.
Says you. I want to see some things in this life.
You haven't seen enough?
So you guys noticed that Albert has decided to get on the far side of the dome from Jace.
Yeah, good.
It was only like midday when we put this thing up.
Yeah, I was
Late
put it up.
afternoon.
I just
Late
put it up. I put it up for a while so we could at least warm up and like,
I'm gonna
get-
go make my stew. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
If
get
we're
up on
taking
my
the
walk over
time,
here.
I will take a short rest so I can get spells back.
Okay.
I guess we'll just wait out the day here. Does it look like we can wait out the day without being completely buried for 8 hours?
With
8 hours at a time.
Yeah, it's. I mean, kind of how it's been every day is that like the top of the dome is not buried, but it gets
Because it only
you know,
lasts 8 hours. I'd have to like recast it every 8 hours.
overnight. It gets like between 3 and
The
8
snow here
feet of
is,
snow.
like,
it just
super-
depends.
Yeah, it's super deep here, right?
It's getting very deep. It's like more deep than even normal for you because of the blizzard.
I'm gonna
I'll
get
get,
up out of
I'll
this
get a short
dome.
rest in here too.
Okay.
I figure I got plenty of time to do this and get a short rest since it's only late afternoon. I don't want to be in the dome. There's too many people in here. It's cramped. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna make one of those underground igloo things. You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, you would.
I'll
know, I
come
mean,
out and use shape water to help him.
You would know how to do that very easily, and
Yeah.
you would know that like once you get those set up, they're very well insulated.
Yep. I could put a little fire at the entrance, and I'm gonna get some wood for that, and I'm gonna cook up my stew with my hunks of bear meat.
You're gonna start a fire in your igloo.
No, not in on the channel in
It's
the
like you
corridor
might die.
that comes down. No, it can go straight up and out. Most of the heat, some of the heat can blow in. It has plenty of. It's not gonna fall in from that.
No, I meant die of asphyxiation.
Oh yeah, asphyxiation, I suppose. Yeah. I'll build a little a fireplace out of ice. No, just right out front. I'm gonna cook this thing.
Okay. All right. So you guys are staying the night at this location. You can
Yeah, I
remake
guess
the
we'll
dome
stay
if
here.
you want to, but
Yeah, I'll remake it every 8 hours until
I
we.
gotta ask. I mean, Saturn, you staying out here with me?
take
I
a
don't mind.
short rest, I guess, overnight.
You'll love
right?
it.
so
I'm gonna tell the rest of the crew, like, all right,
I'm gonna make the dome like white to blend in with the snow.
very easily blends in. Just make it white.
I'm just making it white so it kind of looks over if any beasties pass by.
All right. And then have you guys been doing washes every night, or have you just been kind of going to sleep since you're in the dome?
I was about to say that we should do that.
Oh yeah.
I think the first couple nights we were doing watches out, like looking out the dome,
Okay.
as you can see out of it.
So, what is your watch situation for tonight? Vonic, cook up the meat.
Yep.
You got rations and stuff with spice, like enough spices to make it good. You know how to do
Yep.
that.
Doing like just a simple, like what a giant would make with a stew pot. Dude.
Yeah.
Just like
Make me a we'll call it a wisdom check to see if you can make it as good as Mom used to make.
Oh, I can't.
See if you
Can I
stumble
assist?
upon. Sure.
I just want to be like, well, you might want to add this and try that. A little bit less of that next time.
I rolled poorly, but I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, he's giving you advantage, so.
Oh, I got advantage? Sick.
Yep, he's,
So that means if I
he's
go bad
assisting.
again, I can do it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Runic Shield to do that. There we go. Got some good stew cooking up out here.
So Saturn's
You
like,
guys in the dome.
the salt, you're going to want to add that.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? You're right.
Right. I love salt.
Vonic,
Okay.
Merton.
I'll take like the second watch inside the tower because I thought it'd be about the time I need to refresh it, probably.
So what's the watch situation and who's staying where?
And before
Mhm.
we go to watch, can I ask Vonic and Merton if they're injured at all?
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. I'm not feeling great, but
I'm just
I'll
down
sleep
8.
it off. I'm
All right.
40.
Those are some bad hit dice you rolled there.
Yeah, 2 1s.
If that's the case, Vonic, and I pull out my rod and I just like kind of wave it like airport security style over him, and you get 70 hit points back.
Oh dang! That's incredible. That's a nice rod you got.
I like
Take
your
the
rod.
the early morning watch.
Somebody needs to take a watch. I'm definitely interested in watching Albert.
Yeah, what's the watch order and who is staying where? Like, is everyone staying in the dome or is Vonic and Saturn staying in the igloo?
I'm staying in the igloo, dude.
I'll be in the dome.
I'm gonna stay in the igloo.
Okay, so it's going to
I'm
be
wherever.
Jace, Mouse, and Merton in the dome with Albert, and Tess Tuzmo is somewhere. He's probably going back and forth, like, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So who's
Jace
doing
came out here
which
to ask me
watches?
if I was hurt, and I will offer for him to stay in the igloo.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on this
I'll do a second watch.
Albert figure.
From the igloo?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me, how far apart are these things?
10 feet.
I would say not far. He probably walked out of the hut and started digging a hole.
Digging a hole.
Like,
Okay,
into
so
the.
You should have the entrance line up to the side of the dome.
I could just like carve it from inside of the dome. I didn't even think about that. I could just wait for the snow to build up and then literally carve straight in.
yeah,
Because
you
the
could-
snow melts when it hits the dome, right? Or, oh, not on the outside.
yeah,
Problem
it's-
is, the second time I refresh this, they won't be able to enter that dome.
that is true.
Well, that's fine. You can just dig straight up and out. No, I'll do the traditional thing because I'm doing a fire anyways.
They
Down,
can stand in there for 10 minutes and then go back out.
They could, if you as long as you call them in.
Yeah, just call them in when I refresh it so they could come in and go.
Okay. So whoever's doing watch, so who's tell me about your watches.
Who's in the? Let's first of all, who's in the hut again?
Jace, Merton, Mouse, Albert are in the dome.
In the hut.
In the dome. Okay, in the dome. Jace. So Jace, Merton. Okay, so we'll take. So we got 3 watches inside the. You can do 3 different watches inside the dome. So
I'll-
Jace can take first watch. I'll take second, and Merton can take third watch. Sound good?
Sure.
I'll take a first watch from the igloo.
They're just gonna have longer watches in the igloo.
Okay.
Well, actually, Tess Tuzma, they got 3. Tess Tuzma would take a watch. So
Watch from the igloo. It's difficult to see anything because it's like literally buried, but you can listen. So, what's the order of watches from the dome?
the Jace,
I'm first. Yeah.
me, and then Merton.
Okay. So Jace stays up. Give me the rest of you guys sort of lay down and bed down. Give me Saturn, you're doing a first watch as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so Saturn, go ahead and give me one, and Jace, give me one. And Albert is staying up for the first one as he's like trying to read. Yeah.
$24.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything, Saturn. It's like dead quiet, especially inside that igloo. I need Jace to give me a wisdom save, and Mouse and Merton to give me wisdom saves at disadvantage.
I freaking knew it, dude. This guy is no
What's going
good. Wisdom save.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, nice, Isaac. I'm gonna
14.
Tides of Chaos this. Good thing. Not that good of a thing. Dang it, dude! This piece of crap.
Okay, so that's 14 for Mouse, 21 for Merton, and a 9 for Jace. Is that right?
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 times.
9 times.
Okay.
A Bueller.
So you're sitting there watching, just trying to keep an eye on this guy that you don't trust.
And I'm freaking lasered in on him, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
And suddenly, like, you are so focused on him that it's weird that suddenly you find your attention drifting. And then you're like, what? Why I'm supposed to be watching this guy. And you look back over, he is gone. You look over there, and all that is left is his bag of holding.
I cast Detect Magic.
Did it not wake me or Mouse up?
Nope.
Made no noise. Oh.
You cast Detect Magic, the bag of holding is still magical. That's all you see, though, other than what your friends are wearing.
I wake them up. I'm like, guys, the fricker. This guy. Oh.
I immediately grab my maul and go look for footprints outside.
Give me an investigation check.
Me and Saturn just get to sleep through this. Ah.
I think I'd yell out to you guys as well.
All right, I'd probably go out and see if I could help look around
Yeah,
with him.
I got nothing. Too snowy. Too snowy for footprints.
I don't think I have any spells that would help.
Anyone else investigating with Merton? I'll allow
I'm
one more person.
I'm getting Vonic and I'm getting Saturn.
Oh, okay. I'll poke my head out and be like, I'll just ask him, what are we doing?
So no one else is investigating. There's one more person can if you guys want to.
I would help him. I would just help Merton, and he could roll with advantage or something.
Oh, you mean okay?
When Merton ran out, look, I went out with him and
Okay.
help him.
There we go.
There you go.
Natural 20. Okay, you guys step outside the dome, start looking around. You are confident there are no footprints out here. It is fresh powder as far as you can see. You're like, I don't know what's happening. You walk back to the dome.
Well,
with
I
a
know
natural
about,
20.
like- Okay.
You do see a small spot of blood where Albert was sitting.
Dude.
All right.
And I searched like more than 30 feet because I've seen our casters port themselves around.
Yeah, you've looked within you walked 60 feet in a circle around your dome. Nothing.
Poor guy did. Tough luck. I'm gonna pick up his bag and
Was he reading that book? Maybe he just maybe.
yeah, I'm gonna pick up his bag and I'm gonna turn it inside out and see what all falls out of it, and then I'm gonna see if that book's in there as well. I'm just gonna turn the bag
You
inside
go
out.
and turn the bag inside out. Just loads of rations. So much rations. And an extra spare set of like heavy clothing.
Is that crystal ball in there?
It is not.
And
And
the
Jace,
book's
you were
not in
keeping a
it?
laser focus on him. Last you saw him, he had the crystal ball in his hand and was thumbing through the book.
And the book and the crystal ball are both gone, right?
Yes.
And Merton, would you have pointed out the blood that you saw on the ground?
Yeah.
Well, I would deduce that I would look at this and I would be like,
Oh,
I don't know that he left free of his own free will. Not
I'm
that I
gonna-
left, but
that's what I said 2 minutes ago.
I'm gonna cast sending,
Okay.
and I'm gonna send it to Vonic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna send it to Albert. This is Jace. Where the fuck did you go?
oh yeah, sending. I
Roll me
forgot.
your
No.
wild
That's
magic.
I'm on a D10 now. Still good.
Okay. You wait a moment. Another moment. Nothing.
All right, Albert's dead.
He destroyed himself.
In the meantime, I'm gonna start putting all these rations and everything back in this bag.
I'm gonna snag one and rip it open and eat it
Okay,
out of anger. Like, screw this guy.
start gnawing on it like a piece of jerky.
You just need a
Are they
Snickers.
fresh?
They're rations. They're like freeze dried.
They're like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dried meats and stuff. Is
It's like
what you're
Do they have like a expiration date on them?
No.
Maybe a packed by date.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, it could just be. Could be.
so
When
is
you bought jerky recently, you know what I mean? Like,
It looks okay.
Is every-
Like it doesn't look bad or anything. It looks like it's good to eat. Tastes like
All right.
other rations.
Is everybody
you had.
in the hut at this point now, or in the dome? Whatever.
I
it's called.
spit it out.
Is everybody in the dome at this point?
No, I'm going back to my ice cave, dude.
Okay. I was just gonna say, hey, there's a bag of holding if anybody needs a bag.
I will take that bag. I got a lot of crap.
Oh, you already said you walked out, so you don't get it.
All right, that's fine.
I don't care. I'll just give it to whoever needs a bag that can hold more. Because I have a handy haversack.
I'll take the bag out of anger. Die. Freaking die, man.
Burn says, no, I don't need a purse.
Yeah, well, your daughter would like it. Sorry, I'm just mad.
So whoever got it can have a bag of holding. I think
Yeah.
Saturn already had a bag of holding, right?
Yep, I'm good.
And I have a handy haversack. Just keep that.
Jace takes the bag of holding out of anger and spite.
Keeps reaching in and grabbing out a ration thing and throwing it into the snow.
He puts it on
Stupid.
and looks down at it and he goes, God dang it, actually this thing looks great.
Yeah,
Slides it around and back, God.
even like velvet on the inside died. Friggin' I'm just a guy.
So tasteful.
Nondescript, human, boring, idiot.
All right, I guess we'll finish out the night.
Okay.
Not much we can
Yeah,
do.
go to sleep. Friggin' watching.
Okay. The rest
What
of your
I would-
washes.
I
do
would
not
know that it's
do
hot.
anything.
Isn't it immune to attacks of any kind inside of a hut?
You would think so.
What?
Yeah, I would. That's what I would know, right? That
Yep.
there shouldn't be able to be attacked of any kind inside of a hut.
Nothing should be allowed to pass through the barrier that you didn't allow,
He popped himself, dude.
and it wasn't.
He
and it
popped
wasn't-
himself.
All right, well, guess we're not much we can do about that now.
When we've seen like Vonic transform, is it like bloody?
Am I tearing the flesh off as I grow out from myself? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm
I don't think
emerging
so.
from myself like a cocoon to be bigger?
Yeah. I just like,
It just
why is
door
there,
goes boom.
Oh my God.
He erupts
like,
into
why
a
is
flesh volcano.
Yeah, just
Like-
viscera everywhere.
I hate wearing clothes. Every time I wear them, I gotta buy new stuff.
It sucks, dude. It's the worst power.
like this guy left like a piddle paddle of blood.
Yep.
They
Well,
just
I
have
don't-
like, he's been eating too many rations, and he just kind of like,
Maybe he was eating a ration, he bit his lip real bad, and it dripped right as he moved.
he like violently sharded and was too embarrassed, so he just kind of left.
He just evaporated from embarrassment.
Oh man, this man makes me mad.
Well, he didn't do anything to us, Jace, and now he's gone, and you got a bag out of it. So, I think all things
It's all
considered, it's
us.
not that big a deal.
Yeah, it says you. Go to sleep.
Actually, it's probably about my time for watch now. You go to sleep.
Mine. Not happy about it.
All
You can
right.
sleep more comfortable. He's not here.
Or is he?
As
You
far
guys,
as we know,
the the remaining 2 watches, nothing. Everything is calm. You guys awaken the next day. You think you have 3 days left, I believe is what I said.
Sure, sounds good.
So give me a survival check, which you can take at advantage, Saturn, because of your perception check the day before, and give me just give me a D20.
Oh no. Ooh. 25.
Very
Survival.
nice.
16 on the 20.
ignore.
The day. Good thing we ignored.
Now let's get that out of the way.
The day goes on without incident as you guys continue up/into the mountains. If there's anything you want to do for the day, let me know. Otherwise, it's another short rest.
Dang.
When we get to where we're having downtime, I want to start working on designs for a weapon. A clockwork, like, hand cannon that I could channel my Eldritch Blast into. That would amplify it.
Okay.
I'd just be working on the shell of it right now, not the magic parts that would amplify it. I just want to work on designs of it.
Right. Yeah,
These
for now,
temporary
you're
hit points
all
went
in the
away,
sketching
right?
stage.
Yeah.
Nope, you haven't had a long rest yet.
Oh, okay. They only go away when you get a long rest or used.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know.
You give the
Have we set up
Braveheart
camp?
speech again every morning.
That is something I'm doing every morning.
So
Um,
your temp HP should be at what?
So, well, mine's at 3 because I took damage, but it's 15.
Okay, so everyone can top themselves off to 15 temp HP.
Oh,
every
can that
morning?
reset every morning? I don't think it
Yeah.
works like that.
I say that
I
it
think,
can.
oh, okay. Alright. I thought I could only do that. Oh, once per short rest. Heck yeah, okay. Yes.
So you can every morning give
Braveheart.
a speech.
Cool. Boom. Now, like this morning, I'm gonna like grab everybody by the shoulder and look them in the eye and be like, I told you so. Albert was not to be trusted. But it's okay. And I forgive you.
I've had
And I
one.
move on to the next one.
I think he just
I just,
blew himself up, man.
Jace, it was a dream. He was never here. We're good. Let's keep going.
We just
After
found
I,
a bag of
after
holding
I
in the snow.
finish after I finish with all 5 of them and I'm like, you are all inspired by my forgiveness. You're welcome. And then I turn and I start marching in whatever direction Saturn tells me to.
In whatever direction is up.
Jay starts marching off. I'm like, okay. This way.
Grabs me by the shoulders and like points me the other.
Yeah, I just turn him and let him go.
I do that thing where I lick my finger and like feel the wind, but it's like, oh, uphill is that way. All right.
All right, 2 days to go. Again, if anyone wants to do anything, let me know.
The
Otherwise, it's
evening-
a short rest.
The evening before, though, I do want to cast Sending again,
Okay.
and I want to send it to Albert again, and I want to say, Albert, I feel we got off on the wrong foot. Are you okay? We're concerned for you, and we're here to help.
Deception check.
You wait. Deception check. You wait, and nothing comes back.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, if nothing else, you may all short rest.
All right. Oh wait,
got-
I was gonna. I'm gonna start carving something new. I'm gonna carve
Okay.
myself a little tiny flute.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later, but I'll roll with it right now. What do I
Okay.
got?
Piccolo.
Yeah, every night during this, I'm going to be working on that weapon.
Okay. Just drawing it up.
Trying to get more detailed, better designs,
Okay.
everything.
I don't want to do that. I guess go ahead and give me just for the entire journey. Give me one Arcana check, and that'll sort of guide the direction you're going, and then I'll talk to you about it in between sessions as far as how you want it to work and stuff, and how it will.
11.
I mean, okay, so it's average. Like it's, all you can do is draw right now. There's no practicality to it, so. And you're trying to carve a flute
Yes.
from the wood. Give me a
Yes.
dexterity plus proficiency check.
Dex plus proficiency. Okay. This is the
You know,
right
Vonik,
number.
you should use one of those owlbear bones.
I could. I could make it out of an owlbear's little, like a little tiny bone.
Did you take the bones or just the meat?
I have some ribs.
Okay.
If you got a flank, there's some bone in there somewhere. 22. So yeah, you got a good start on a flute.
Nice.
It's it's tough. It takes a while to do a flute because there's so much little tiny.
Yeah. It's about getting the outer. I'm just doing the outer shape, and then once the outer shape's done, I'll go for drilling the holes.
All right.
I got one of those little hand drills.
All right. So 2 days left. Go ahead and give me a survival check from someone, either Vonik with advantage or anyone else. Straight roll, and someone roll a d20.
Oh, my survival's only +1.
I'm not very survivalish.
Saturn's been our survival guy, right?
I got a plus
He
9.
is our survival
You got a
guy.
plus what?
9.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
know.
doing it, but he doesn't. You get the advantage, but he's been doing it.
Yeah. We can't both do it, so I'd rather him do it.
Natural 20.
Oh!
29.
Alright.
I know where I'm going.
So with a natural 20, you actually make up a day, which means actually give me a d20. Someone give me just a flat d20.
Got you
Not
covered.
me.
9.
High enough. That means that you guys come to basically you're coming through. This storm has been getting worse the entire time you've been going up, and then on this last day, you break what seems like a wall, and it's like you're in the eye of the storm, and it is like gentle snowfalls, but otherwise dead calm in here. Everything is like very
that
quiet,
creepy
like a
calm.
fresh snow quiet.
Winter calm, yeah.
So everyone give me perception checks as you guys sort of come to this
I can
this
picture it in my
break and are
mind's
able to
eye.
look around a little bit.
I'm I'm picturing it in my mind's eye, so I can't use my regular eyes.
You come to it,
20
you just shut your eyes, and you're like,
Yeah, I'm just taking in the moment, dude.
Okay, so Jace, as you're looking around, you can see the obvious like peak of the mountain, and you then see off to your, I guess it would be coming up this way, so off to your left, and it's still like it's ways out, like a couple hundred feet or so. A small,
But-
seems to be a village, and with a 23, you can make out that there are a bunch of little, like, occasionally you can see small white kobolds walking around in it.
I'll point it at the Vonik especially. Like, hey, you know those guys? And I grab the side. I grab his temples and I like just
You're like,
Yeah.
crawl on his back. We've done this thousands of times by this point.
He controls me like Ratatouille.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're just like
Minish inside.
alchemists from Dota 2.
Yeah. My shoulder. All right. Do I know anything about that? About
Give me a history check.
Or what's his face from a long time ago when we were up here? That white kobold.
yeah, I do remember that. I got a flat history. Goodbye, dice. Be something good.
10.
Yeah, even.
Perfectly average.
You know about... you know that kobolds sometimes worship dragons. That's what you know.
Okay.
Oh.
Fantastic. So they're not usually on mountains, is what I was. Like, I don't
you-
remember
I mean,
ever
as far
running into
as-
these.
You ran into the one the last time that you guys
Yeah,
were
the
up here,
one, yeah.
which was rare because you'd never run into one before.
Okay,
But you also haven't gone this far towards the peak,
gotcha.
so you don't know if these have been here forever or not. But you had never seen them until the last time you came up. You saw one.
I can't believe David's missing this moment.
He's a turtle now. Doesn't matter.
Whole village of kobolds. Dude.
He does not care for these. He is now
Oh, they're
turtle.
Savages. All right. Well,
And you can see the peak of the mountain with the 23. You can see that there, like, you can't see the entrance, but you can see that there is an entrance somewhere over there, and that there are occasionally kobolds that are walking sort of in between the village and the peak. But you guys have not been seen yet.
well, boys.
We should probably be sneaky stealthy.
I agree.
I'll try my best.
We can like
All like 9 feet of him in heavy armor. I'll try my best.
like get back into the snowstorm.
Here, maybe this will help. I'm gonna cast fly on you, and you just float everywhere, right off the ground.
Don't actually move. We're just gonna sort of move you. We're just gonna
Yeah, I'm
push
gonna
you.
lay flat like this.
I can put him on a floating. I can put him on a floating disc, and we can just move him.
Will the floating disc hold me up?
It holds 500 pounds. I don't think you weigh that much.
With
Oh,
all
no,
the
he's
armor,
like-
it's
he's like
close, but I don't
11
think it's
feet
quite
tall.
that
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it's probably would hold you up, but it's like it's close with
Yeah.
with 8 to 9 foot of Goliath plus your gear. It's definitely
Yeah,
close
I think
to
I think it
flying.
I think it
Dude,
holds 500 pounds, but
He probably weighs way more than that.
I probably, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Like-
a huge, muscly 9
I'm
foot
picturing
tall
like
dude.
Brian Shaw is like 6'8", 400-pound strongman, and you're like 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you as the same
Huge.
beefy build, so
Yeah.
like you're probably
I'm-
like 700 pounds.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you're probably massive.
then he would get on the floating disc, and it would just go to the ground.
So
You have that
you-
full plate armor, dude. You weigh a ton.
You've been,
Yeah, I
you've
weigh a
been,
ton.
you've been carving a path through the snow this entire time.
Yeah. I was about to say, there's no, yeah, I definitely weigh more than 500 pounds. Dang. I'm like a wall. I just walk around. I'm a moving wall.
You got that thing that made you taller.
Yeah, I got to a high enough level that I got bigger.
Well, you can just cast,
Freaking
you can cast fly on him then he can float.
There is no hiding in this. We got a 10-foot giant walking.
Dude, we are not. I am so not stealthy.
Okay, so,
Could you imagine being like, get down?
I would crouch down to a knee and still be like feet taller than everyone else.
Well, we'll just go all the way the other way. We just won't hide, and then we'll make you giant.
just lay down flat, like in the snow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
I'll do
late,
that.
if you're like, if you go prone, you can be under the snow level, and just
Yeah.
make a
We'll
path.
just dig a we'll just dig a tunnel around him underneath the snow.
Oh, that's so funny.
Polymorph him
we
into
can
a
probably- We
badger.
can figure it out.
Snow
Oh,
badger.
there you go. Snow leopard. Want to be something cool and stealthy.
I'm not sure if this is a rule for 5e, but in 3rd edition, large creatures' armor was double. So your full plate is 130 pounds on its own.
Dang.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're
dude.
probably over 500.
You're approaching 8. Like
Yeah.
with all your gear
How
and
long-
everything. How much gold are you carrying? That's
I'm
probably
carrying
it.
so much gold too, dude.
Next time we do this like enlarge reduce thing with you,
Yeah.
you just
Oh, yeah,
fall
what
on
if we-
people.
What if we reduce? What if we cast reduce on him?
Yeah, you want to make it smaller?
Oh, there we
We'll
go.
make you small. Or
Just let gravity be your weapon.
Yeah, just get huge and fall. Yeah, like
I
you're
could,
saying.
well, I could reduce your size.
There's no way it could scale like linearly like that. I suppose it could. It's magic. Boom.
We could do just like have him scale the mountain's face because he'll be so big he can just reach across.
Yeah, I'll just pick you guys up, set you on the top like that.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Thank you.
You said it's calm up here. It's not like storming snowstorms, right?
Right, you can
No,
see this. It is like you're in the eye of a storm. Like you look back and you can see just a wall of blizzard, and
What
you
I,
can see it
what
all
I'm
the way
asking
around.
is
But yeah,
maybe the snow's not as deep here, right? Is that what?
it's still fairly
So it
deep.
wouldn't be as-
I mean, you're at the top
okay.
of a mountain, and it is still snowing here. It's just far gentler.
All right.
So I mean, do we just approach the village?
I mean, kind of our option. It's a village, and then what'd you say? There's another little path up ahead, isn't there?
So yeah, you're the way that you have approached. You can go straight and sort of
Yes.
cut between the peak, the entrance that is at the peak, and the village on your left. They are several hundred feet apart,
Yeah.
and you can sort of pick if you want to go in one of those directions or down the middle. It's kind of up to you. And what you basically you can gather and from what you know about kobolds, you do figure that, and because you can see some of them walking back and forth, the kobolds are likely worshippers of this dragon,
Yeah.
and the dragon is likely in the peak.
kobold,
Any reason to go to the village? I don't think so.
I don't think so. But we're gonna
We
run
get a
into
full
them.
rest. We could trick them into letting us sleep for a night.
Yeah, are kobolds like inherently? Do they attack on sight normally?
Give me a either history
Sonic
or
would.
nature check.
Would your family share this mountain with these kobolds? Like,
No, I already asked if
Oh.
I knew what they were, and I didn't. What'd you say? Nature or
Or history.
history? Well, they're both the same. So here we go.
Well, Merton got
13.
a 16, so
I got 13.
yeah, Merton would
Sorry, which one?
would know that it's probably not. It's
deal with
unlikely you would
kobolds.
be able to. While possible, it is unlikely that you would be able to negotiate a rest within the village of kobolds whose dragon has just woken up.
Yeah, that seemed. Yeah,
It was an option. Do it after.
wasn't an option.
It's a possibility.
It wasn't
Like if you went there and happened to like say the exact right things and roll the right numbers, it's possible, but it's
You walk up,
it's
you
not
say,
probable.
We
Hello,
got a
fellow
couple of-
worshippers.
Where's
Silver
Von-
tongues in the group.
Where's Vonig's village from where we're at?
It is several days to your west. It's west. Let's see,
Got it.
southwest.
Yeah, pretty far.
Got it.
You kind of use go there now. All right, guys, good job getting to the peak. Let's go take a rest. Is there any way for us to get a rest? A long rest?
Doesn't seem likely.
Can we get 2 domes?
We
Do we
can
have 2 people
recast.
with that spell?
We can recast
Yeah, you
the dome
can't.
every 8
You can't get a
hours.
long rest in the dome.
What if we just like found a nice quiet spot out of sight, far enough out of sight? How hard would it be to set up just a really nice camp and get a long rest?
You're not going to be able to get a long rest here. You if you wanted to get a long rest, the I guess the only way you'd be able to do that is to walk back to your village.
Boy, okay.
We're in like Flynn, guys.
Yep, we're in like Flynn. I'm alright.
Let's pick a path then, and
Is anybody like really hurting?
No, I'm all
No.
good.
I'm fine.
I was just trying to get
would like.
Yeah,
one.
not like
That
it's not like
spell
once a
back
day
up.
he can. Once a day he can heal you 70 hit points. I mean,
Yeah. I'll just
Alright.
wave my
We might need it
airport.
for this fight.
Yeah, we might need it for this fight.
How many times can you do that per day? The Rod of Resurrection?
Rod has 5 charges. Each charge is, or each thing is an action, and it's either heal or resurrection, and it regains 1 extended charge daily at dawn.
How many
So-
charges does Resurrection take?
5.
And how many
So,
charges does Heal take?
Just 1.
So you can heal 5 times then.
Which is crazy.
70 HP 5 times. That's pretty wild.
Gold. On top of all my healing, like
you can do that 5 times a day.
you can. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it doesn't regain all the charges every day.
yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
1 a day. And if you use all 5, then you got to roll a d20 and hope it doesn't.
Oh,
go
gotcha,
kaboom.
gotcha. Right.
Do we know that this thing is really close? This dragon?
I mean, you can see. You
Just
think
walk
so?
There, it'd be today.
Yeah.
We assume. Like, we haven't seen it, right? We just
Correct.
assume that it's in there?
I guess I have an idea. I'm gonna send my sprite invisible to go in there.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
Okay.
Any of us know about dragons?
No.
Like outside of just sort of like myth or
General
whatever?
knowledge.
You can make a nature check to tell me how much you know about dragons.
Or just about his invisible friend.
18. If this dragon has been up here for as long as everyone has said that it does, then it might be able to see that invisible friend.
So, yeah, careful with your invisible friend. Dragons see everything.
Well, as soon as we see what's in there, I can
If
Get her
if
out.
I even saw that go, I don't know if I.
I can get her out really instantly. So
Okay, so you're
alright.
sending your sprite in?
Yep.
Okay. Make a perception check for your sprite.
yikes, 6.
It's very pretty up here, and it just kind of gets distracted. With a 6, yeah, you can't see much. You see, you can't see inside the layer at all. What you can see is the couple kobolds that are out in front of the layer. They're not right at the front, like at the gate. They're just sort of meandering about a few dozen feet away.
Is there a gate to the mountain, or is it a camp?
It's just a big open hole in the side of the mountain.
All right. Well, I suppose we can just. What are we seeing? Just a big open hole in the side of the mountain.
Yep.
Well, boys,
Do we just run at it?
I think we're just gonna have to commit, I guess.
Can we take like a... The other thing we could do is we could take a wide swath around it, away from the village, and see if there's like a back entrance.
We could try that. Yeah, go down south of the village. Swing around.
Yeah.
Do a nice,
I mean, like just
classic
going in the
rotation.
same way that the... Yeah, going in the same way that the kobolds do? I don't know.
This hole big
Yeah,
enough for a
seems sketchy.
dragon to come out of?
Yes.
We gotta find the Death Star's, like, exhaust port, you know what I mean?
I understand.
You got to find the holes in the cave that the dragon would have that he or she that she couldn't actually fit into.
It's a cave!
That's how most
Yeah.
people have their layers.
You gotta wait for dawn or sunset.
Listen, it's nature.
Not a constructed layer. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks fairly constructed. With a 6, you can't really tell much, but the entrance to this is not rocky so much as icy.
Oh. Oh, it's an ice castle. Dang.
Elsa,
Okay.
we're going to get Elsa.
Yeah. Okay. So if we got shape water, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Jace died at the suggestion of that.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
We got shape water, right?
Somebody shaped that right in his mouth.
Cough that's killing me for days, and anytime I laugh so hard, it's like...
Oh
Ugh.
man. We could like, bore through this thing. How far does shape water go? I'll look it up.
It's a 5-foot cube.
You want me to
It's
throw
only
a fire?
5 foot cube.
You want me to throw a fireball in
Thinking
it?
of control water.
Yeah.
Do we...
5 foot cube of shape water. What level of spell is that?
Arden's gonna just watch these kobolds and see if they have like a pattern, or if they're just sort of in and out of this cave often, or if there's like a big gap.
How long are you guys
Get in
going to
there.
sit and watch them?
It's a cantrip. That totally works.
We were kind of anticipating taking a short rest before we got here, right?
We did.
We just got a short
we just
rest.
did- Yeah, we just did one.
I mean, like, a night rest.
Oh, like a full night rest, and then go at
You
it.
wanna
first
you wanna
thing in the
hang
morning.
you wanna hang out a whole night outside this kobold?
Well, I just...
You did just do that too. I don't know if you need another one.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I
Yeah, what time is it?
lost track.
It's like around 1 in the afternoon.
So we didn't just roll the natural 20 to get there in 2 days instead of 1?
You did.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean,
My
you got
thought-
there
okay.
in 1 day instead of 2.
Right.
But with a natural 20, it basically puts you there a full day ahead. When
I just
normally
kinda
you would have
wanna-
gotten there the next afternoon.
I want to reach out to Albert again one more time before we attempt,
Give him a chance.
attempt the ritual.
Do it.
I think we're here. We gotta get it.
We just go in.
Yeah.
You just lob a fireball in the entrance.
I mean, he could talk to Albert. That's not gonna impede us.
We
He
could
just
also,
burns a spell
like,
slot.
yeah, like that's... I can kind of, like, with my necklace play this game of getting my spell slot back via sorcery points, but... we could play a game with the kobolds where we like, hey, we have an offering for the dragon.
No, to try to go in the front, we could. Just try to trick them. They're idiots.
Yeah, kobolds are dumb.
Sorry, Merton, you were watching the kobolds, right? How long are you watching them?
Just as long as we're sitting here.
Okay. From what you can tell, they're not even going in the cave. They're just sort of hanging out, like I said, few dozen feet in front of it. They're sort of meandering, and then, like, you've seen, like, one, I guess, change, but they're not like, it's not like a watch change where they come and check in and the other one leaves. They just sort of walking around.
How many kobolds are there?
The most you've seen near the entrance is 3, but for the most part it's
in
2.
that village.
Oh, lots. You don't know how many? Dozens.
Is there no way to kind of like cut up and around and like down and?
The
Not
village is a
easily.
few hundred feet away,
Yeah.
so we can get in without. Maybe we'll get 3 kobolds on us, but you backhand them.
It's like pulling aggro as long as you keep them away from the rest.
Yeah. Exactly. Pulling aggro.
Mount up, run them off.
I think we could. These guys are derpy fools. We could.
That's a good job for Professor Midnight. Send him in there, go scratch one, and run off.
Yeah. And then Professor Midnight dies.
Who's
I can
Professor
have
Midnight?
I can have my owl. I can have my owl do a flyby on them, get their attention and
Oh,
fly.
the
I'm
owl.
I forgot.
gonna do a flyby and see if they'll chase it.
Well, that's a good idea. This is gonna alert them, and they're gonna start squawking, and then the dragon's gonna get all angry and come out.
Well, we'll go by plan A and just throw a fireball inside the entrance.
I think we just go in
Dang.
there.
I think we just go in there. Yeah.
Could we worship? Like pose
If
as
they
worshippers
try
of
to
evil?
stop us, if they try to attack us, we'll kill
Mhm.
them.
That's a. Okay.
If they want to talk, we'll talk to them. I think that that's reasonable.
Solved. Merton starts walking.
Because you guys just
We're gonna-
walking towards the cave entrance.
We're gonna
Yeah.
walk up and try to be unthreatening
Like-
to them.
I'd like to walk where we're as much not in view of the kobolds as possible.
Okay. Can I get stealth checks from everyone?
And to add to this, I'm gonna throw up silent image, and I'm just gonna kind of like do a what is it
Just
called?
keep a snowbank in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
Mission
Well,
Impossible.
if it's just all white, try to just like optical illusion it a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay, this is a group check, so you got a natural 20 on your side so far.
Oh!
Wow.
2 natural. Okay, yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are walking up to the side of this cave. The 2 kobolds are kind of they're further away from the entrance at this point. So maybe like 50, 60 feet away. And you can't, like, you see their mouths moving, but you can't really hear them as the sort of the nature of the freshly, like the quiet snow. Everything is sort of absorbed by the snow. So you guys
Yeah.
figured you can talk quietly and not arouse suspicion as long as you're not yelling. As you get about 150 feet away from the entrance of this cave, you see a humanoid walk out of the cave, like human-sized, like cloak, hood up. As it's walking, it's like begins to turn away. The wind kicks up just a little bit and blows the hood back, and you see a big scar down the left side of the face.
Oh, okay.
And he keeps walking away.
Not Albert though.
Nope.
Does that scar ring any bells?
Yes.
For who?
For all of you.
Yeah.
Who do we know is scarred?
The statue?
Freaking Reginald Bully.
Yeah, that's the guy.
No, that guy you
Who's this
chased
guy?
all through the town trying to get off.
Do we want to
That guy is not one to mess with either.
Yeah, the wind just
Oh,
blows his hood back a little bit, and you pick that up, and he turns and starts walking away from you guys.
Who
And
is
he
it?
was walking out of it.
He was in.
Yeah.
Was he in the assassination thing?
No, this was the guy that you saw the statue of in the session 1. And then a few sessions ago, you saw him walking the opposite way. You passed him basically on the street as you guys were heading towards. I think you were headed towards
younger
the.
than he should have been.
Yeah, he was basically the same age as the statue was. Jace sort of chased him down, and he's basically didn't want anything to do with Jace. He scratched him. His hand turned into a claw, and then he bamfed out.
And his hand was like the same claw as that troll thing that we fought outside of the Feyfire Festival, right?
Yes. And that you saw it was a different color, but it was the same general look as the thing you fought there, and the claw that you saw at the planar nexus thing with all the Gith.
Wait, there was a claw at that thing?
Yep. You couldn't see what it was. All you could see was an arm.
Sticking out of something? I don't remember that.
Well, because you guys were looking down into it, and just the angle you had, it was he was below floors, and the angle you had, all you saw was an arm.
Oh.
I don't recall that, but
God.
I
do
think
recall being there.
Saturn saw
So I
it,
believe
I
you.
think.
Yeah, I believe you.
Whoa.
Spice Man.
Spice
Hey.
Man.
Yo.
He's a space.
Hello. Welcome.
Skibidi boop bedo bep.
Beat it.
So, if you want to do anything, you can. Otherwise, he is just walking away.
How far away is he?
It's about 150 feet.
150 feet. Ooh.
Is he walking towards anything?
It doesn't
That we
look
can
like
tell?
it.
That guy freaking... He kind of screwed me up a little bit, real quick.
150 feet.
He
Sending.
also he matches the description because the what's his face said that he saw some human in there waking up the dragon.
He said that,
Yeah.
basically the way he was
Cloak
telling you
figure.
is that whoever it was waking him up had the ability or somehow cloaking himself from divine magic, but he could tell basically that he was about human height based on what he couldn't see.
Okay.
So it'd be like if you were looking at if you're looking at a photo and somebody cut out the thing because you couldn't see it, you could still see the shape of it, kind of.
Yeah.
It's roughly how his description was.
We need to decide whether we want to take out him or take out the dragon. I think maybe we should wait. And
Yeah.
fight both of them.
I agree.
All right.
This whole time he's just been walking. He's probably 200 feet from you by now.
I'll just wait it out and then.
Huddle together and then just keeping up the silent image of
Okay.
3D snow.
Okay. He eventually walks out of you guys' line of sight, and he is gone.
Do we have that ritual book?
Nope.
No.
We got bamboozled by that guy. Oh, gosh dang.
He might have been an easier kill, boys.
Alright. Can I have some
And if we
context
fight
for
the
this?
dragon that he woke up, Billy's gonna show up.
We got to deal with one or the other.
Yeah,
Dragon
where was
now.
he? We have no indication of where he was going.
No, it looked like he was just
Trail
walking.
him a little further down the
Looked like he
mountain.
was walking out of the mountains.
He'll be
Fantastic.
easy enough to follow. Footprints.
Yeah.
Kill the dragon. Follow him.
Should we
I
just
will
try-
have my
I think we
sprite
can go for him.
be invisible and trail him and just feed me back information the whole time.
I think we could go for him first
'Kay.
because the dragon might not come to his aid, but he might come to that dragon's aid.
Yeah.
Okay, so your sprite is following him now that he's out of you guys' eye shot. Your sprite sort of just goes as fast as it can to try to catch up. Make me a perception check for your sprite.
Cool.
It's supposed to be a +3, not a +5, so -2.
Ooh,
22.
very nice. So it's flying hard to try to catch it. It does spot the footprints and is following this guy. And as it sort of gets to within a decent range to be able to just keep up with it, it sees him cast a spell and then is gone.
I'll pop my sprite back to me when
Okay.
I'm told. Well, he appears to have left.
He disappeared?
He disappeared, yes.
Dragon killing time.
All
Is
right.
there a spot of blood where he disappeared?
Nope.
That'd be nasty. Just out of
Nasty.
nowhere, just spot of blood.
Spot of blood. How big was the spot?
That's how all teleportation works. Like, it just leaves a spot of blood.
Yep, that's how it works.
Somebody teleported right here, man.
It's part of the material
Yeah.
components.
Yeah.
One
How much
droplet of
blood was there too? Like a little, just a.
Just like a
I don't know if
small
it's like a-
amount. He just rolled high enough to notice it. Yeah, I think it was a natural 20 or
Okay,
something.
okay.
It was,
I was wondering,
ridiculous.
is it like out of an eyedropper drop or like bleh, I was puking blood kind of thing?
No, it was like a very small amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a
Talking about
nose
20.
drop?
And it was in the dome.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I suppose it's dragon fighting time.
Dragon fighting time.
Fighting them dragon
When
time.
we get a little closer to this dragon, I got to do some prepping.
Okay, hang on. Who was that person that we just watched?
What? No, he's just a guy. Reginald Booley.
Reginald.
Reginald Bowley.
Oh yeah. Before we actually go in, I need before a minute before we fight. I'm gonna start casting a spell. About
He
a
woke up
minute
the
before
dragon.
we.
Yeah, he
Get
woke
there.
up the dragon potentially.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you summon me to the board, please?
Doo-doo-doo.
Thank you.
Oh.
So the Kobold Village thing is like off in this direction somewhere. And then those couple kobolds that you did see are currently a little ways away. They're like out here-ish.
Where's the village?
Way out there. Like hundreds of feet this way.
And is this the entrance? Is this accurate?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. That bell sound is like.
Bell sound?
Did it go away? Did it stop doing it?
Yeah, it was doing it for a second. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
There
The
it is.
music's turned down really low, so I may not be able to hear it.
Oh, okay.
It is very, very faint.
It seems so prominent.
All right. Set up your marching order, and that's about how far you are.
All right. Well, boys.
And we're like gonna come around this
Little bank.
like
Yeah.
up in this and hug the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I dig it. I dig it. I'll be, my usual spot. Middle of the middle.
Yeah, as soon as we see this thing, I want to pop fly out of my ring of spell storing.
Nice.
Okay, so once you're waiting till you get a little closer.
Yeah,
You
once
can
I
see
see
it?
this thing.
Right before we enter, I'm gonna cast Conjure Minor Elementals.
Whoa.
Minute cast time, but I'm gonna summon 4.
Minute cast time?
Yeah, it's 1 minute cast time.
Whoa, man.
And I'm
So are you doing that here? Or are you waiting till you're like
right.
more exposed?
No, right. No, before we enter the cave, like right beside it. Right.
That is up to you. You know that.
You can cast it whenever you want. It lasts an hour.
You know that.
I'll cast it before we walk up. I'll go ahead and cast it. It'll
Okay.
last an hour or so. I'm gonna summon. Let's see. I'm gonna summon 4. What's some kind of fire elemental? Let's see. I have.
Man.
Oh, what? They're all different CRs. So I gotta for 4. I need.
Goodbye, stealth.
I'm gonna summon 4 magma mephits. Whatever you say. So. They're small. It's really tiny.
And I'm gonna chug this potion. Once I see that dragon, I'm gonna keep it in my hand.
These guys are tiny. Yeah, there you go. Really tiny. Actually, they're small. I don't know if it makes a difference. Small, tiny. I think it's the same thing, right?
I think tiny is technically you can get like
Tiny,
16 in a square if they're tiny. Small you can get 4.
Oh, okay.
Did we ever take a long rest before we got here?
Nope.
Nope. But you should have 15 temporary hit points because I grabbed you by the shoulder.
I still have those 15 temporary hit points.
Good.
Which is very nice.
Oh no, that's not what I want. Okay, you should be able to move them now, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so how are you moving up here?
We're gonna move up to where I am, and we're gonna hug the wall. Normal walk. The snow. And then I'm gonna take a peek around the corner here. You know, one of the old lean and
So you can go.
yeah, I want to do the thing. Anything in there?
Make me a perception check.
I will do that. Not good. I didn't see nothing in there.
Nope.
Can I like peek around the corner with him?
Sure.
Make sure he's doing it right.
Give me a perception
Well.
check. You like look around, you're trying to be all stealthy, all of a sudden this turtle bumps into you. Let me look.
I gotta make
Where
sure
have
you're
you
doing it
been?
right. I use the right technique and stuff. Like that. 17.
17, you do notice something moving behind this, like, sort of shelf. Back here.
Something big.
Something big.
Alright.
Alright, boys.
I love the frozen chunk.
I'm
of
gonna go
treasure
ahead
on
and
top of the
cast
rock.
Fly on myself if we see a big thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna float in.
And I'm gonna drink this potion right now.
I'll cast Fly on myself and on Vonic.
Ooh, okay.
And I am going to... Yeah. I'm gonna ready in action.
To do what?
I'm gonna, if I see anything, I want to make sure that I have both Vonic and Merton in eyesight, because I'm gonna hit them with haste.
Okay, so you're just gonna like be on the ready.
Yeah, I just want to be on the ready to be like, if there's dragon, boom, you guys are moving.
And Mouse knows the plan too. I'm gonna get large, enlarge.
I can't enlarge you.
He's
Can't?
concentrating
You,
on
yeah, I'm
elementals, right?
concentrating on elementals right now.
God damn. I thought we talked about this weeks ago.
All right.
This is what we do.
So
When the
your
elementals
stealth,
die, you can have a large.
your stealth was pretty good. I'll just keep it from earlier, so you guys can sort of move in a little more than that before you're in danger of being spotted.
All right.
Yeah.
And now that I can float, I'm not so noisy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be floating.
Do we see anything yet?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
God dang it.
Oh, we see a dead horse. Look at that thing.
I do see that dead horse right there.
Yeah, we'll say it's not a horse.
Perfect.
It's like an owlbear or something.
Perfectly preserved.
20.
Okay, so as you guys walk into this is like what the what is represented by rock here in the actual map is all ice. And when you walk in, the inside of it is more clear and you can see through it, and there is just like trophies basically frozen in the walls. You see like bits of shiny glints that appear to be like coins. There are like heads of different kinds of beasties. With the 20, you see there is a what appears to be a like a Pegasus, but it has part of its wing has been carved out, and there's a hole in the ice where it was. Like someone took that piece of the wing out. And you also hear something large breathing.
Okay. Alright, let's go in a little further.
Dormammu.
You've come to bargain.
Dormammu.
Dormammu.
What happened to the rest of your elementals?
They're all on top of each other. 'cause
All right.
Movement sucks.
Okay.
Trying to move them all kind of sucks, but they're gonna spread out.
When you get to that far, you will need to make another stealth check to move closer.
Okay. God dang. Oh, wait, do I get better stealth since I don't have to walk?
I'll say you don't have to
Do I
roll at
still get
disadvantage.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
I am stealthy, baby.
Ah, cool. It put advantage on there for me. I like that.
I like that.
Okay, so the DC everyone has to beat is going to be real high, actually.
I didn't make it.
22 for me.
Natural 1 for Teztusmo. So you guys start walking in all slow and quiet. And all of a sudden, Teztusmo like scrapes against the ice with his arm and goes, and you hear, and you see just over the top of this like shelf, a big old dragon wing go and come down, and that's where we're gonna end for the night.
All right. Fantastic.
So
Sorry,
hopefully we'll
guys.
pick back up there next week. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
I got to go
Bye.